take these 3 vitamins daily before bed for stronger legs, you've been lied to. Seniors are told their leg weakness is just aging. But that's not the full truth. The real cause is a silent deficiency in 3 critical vitamins your body needs before bed to rebuild leg strength. And here's what no one's telling you. These nutrients are cheap, natural, and unprofitable. That's why you won't hear about them in commercials, and most doctors don't bring them up. But the science is clear. One missing vitamin increases leg cramps by 42%, delays muscle repair by 37%, and triples your fall risk after 60. The number 1 vitamin I will reveal today has been shown to boost strength by 31%, yet almost no seniors take it. Why? Because there's no money in fixing the real root cause. And when these nutrients are missing, your muscles can't recover, your nerves can't communicate, and your legs, your foundation, begin to fail. Recent studies show that seniors who take these specific vitamins at night experience faster muscle repair, reduced leg pain, and even better balance within days. In this video, we will reveal the 3 most important vitamins every senior over 60 must take before bed to rebuild leg strength fast, ranked from least to most powerful based on shocking new science. The information in this video is fully research-backed, and every single reference is linked in the description below so you can verify it all for yourself. Before we dive in, let us know in the comments where you're watching us from, how old are you, and what vitamins do you currently take each day. We're replying to every single comment with personalized suggestions, so don't hold back. This is your chance to get real answers based on your age, your routine, and what your legs actually need. Now let's begin with the first vitamin on the list, and most seniors are barely getting any of it. Number 3, vitamin B12. Most seniors have heard of B12, but almost no one realizes how critical it is for strong legs, stable movement, and overnight muscle repair. Vitamin B12 is like a power line that keeps your muscles and nerves connected, and the moment it runs low, your legs start failing. Not because of muscle loss alone, but because the communication between your brain and your legs starts breaking down. Over time, this becomes weakness, then imbalance, then dangerous falls. Here's the problem. After 60, your body becomes terrible at absorbing B12 from food. It's not your fault. As you age, your stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, which is needed to unlock B12 from protein. Even if you're eating plenty of eggs, fish, or meat, your gut may not extract what your muscles and nerves desperately need. In fact, the National Institutes of Health reports that up to 43% of people over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, many without knowing it. The symptoms sneak in slowly. First, it's numbness in your feet, then tingling, then stiffness in your calves, then one day your knees buckle when you try to get up. Why is this happening? Because B12 is essential for building and maintaining the myelin sheath, a protective layer around your nerves. Without enough B12, these nerves fray. And when the nerves that control your legs become damaged, your brain signals can't get through. That's why many seniors with B12 deficiency show symptoms almost identical to early Parkinson's or diabetic neuropathy. Slowness, unsteady gait, foot dragging, and leg cramps that worsen at night. A 2017 study published in Neurology followed 2,500 seniors and found that those with low B12 levels were nearly 3 times more likely to develop difficulty walking and had a 60% higher risk of falls. But here's the most important part: timing. Your nervous system heals during sleep. This is when your body replaces damaged nerve tissue, resets muscle signaling, and runs nightly repair cycles through your legs. If B12 isn't present during this window, your nerves don't get what they need to recover. That's why taking B12 before bed makes all the difference. Well, it puts the right nutrient into your bloodstream when your body is most ready to rebuild. And unlike caffeine or stimulants, B12 supports calm, steady brain function. It won't keep you awake. In fact, some seniors report deeper, more restorative sleep when taking it at night. Now, let's talk forms. Not all B12 is created equal. The most effective version for seniors is methylcobalamin, a form your body can use immediately, especially if you have digestive problems. Sublingual tablets that dissolve under the tongue work best. They bypass the gut and go straight into the bloodstream. If you're relying on pills or multivitamins alone, you may still be deficient. And how fast does it work? Clinical data shows that seniors who restore B12 levels experience improved muscle control, faster nerve response, and stronger leg contractions within just 10 to 14 days. One case study even found that a senior who couldn't walk unassisted for more than 10 minutes regained full mobility after 6 weeks of daily B12 therapy. These aren't miracle stories. This is just basic nutritional science being applied at the right time. So if your legs feel slow, numb, or stiff, if you notice twitching at night, or feel off balance when you walk, start by fixing your B12. It's not just a supplement, it's a signal. And the longer your nerves go without it, the harder it becomes to restore full strength. Now let's move to vitamin number 2, a nighttime nutrient that fuels actual muscle growth and has been shown to reverse leg weakness in just 2 weeks of bedtime use. Number 2, vitamin D3. This one might surprise you. Vitamin D3 is known as the sunshine vitamin, and most people think it's only for bones. But after 60, D3 becomes one of the most powerful tools your body has to build and protect muscle, especially in the legs. And if you're not taking it before bed, your recovery window is going to waste. Here's why this matters more now than ever. Over 70% of seniors are deficient in vitamin D3, and most don't even know it. But the science is clear. Low D3 directly leads to weaker legs, slower muscle recovery, and more frequent falls. Let's break this down. Vitamin D3 isn't just about calcium or sunlight. It plays a direct role in muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to build and repair muscle fibers. After 60, your ability to rebuild muscle after daily use declines rapidly. That's why you can walk around the house and still wake up sore. But when your D3 levels are low, this rebuilding process slows down even more. That's when sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, starts setting in, and it hits the legs first. Your thighs, calves, and glutes start thinning out. You might not see it immediately, but you'll feel it. Getting up feels harder, you climb stairs slower, you avoid standing for too long, your world shrinks. In a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, researchers tracked seniors with low D3 levels and found that those who supplemented with D3 at night gained 19% more leg strength and had 34% fewer falls over a 3-month period. That's massive. Why? Because D3 doesn't just support bones, it activates muscle receptors that trigger strength and stability. And these receptors are most active during deep sleep when growth hormone is released. That's why bedtime is the optimal time to take it. But there's more. D3 also calms inflammation inside your muscle tissue. You know that deep ache in your thighs or that burning sensation in your calves at night? It could be chronic microinflammation, and D3 helps regulate it. A 2022 study from Frontiers in Aging found that D3 deficient seniors had twice the rate of nighttime leg pain and significantly reduced muscle repair. The participants who took D3 before sleep not only reduced pain, but also saw measurable gains in walking speed and balance over 6 weeks. Now here's where most seniors go wrong. They take D3 in the morning or they skip it entirely. But when you take it at night, it syncs with your body's repair cycle. That's when the real benefits show up. Muscles aren't built at the gym or during daily chores. They're built while you sleep, and they can't rebuild properly without D3. And no, you can't rely on sunlight alone. After 60, your skin produces 75% less D3 from the same amount of sun exposure. That means even if you walk outdoors daily, your body still might not be making enough. Supplements are no longer optional. To get results, most seniors benefit from 2,000 international units of D3 per night, but the exact dose should be based on your blood levels. Always go for D3, not D2, and consider pairing it with a small healthy fat like almond milk or a bit of avocado to help absorption. And no, D3 will not disrupt your sleep. In fact, some studies suggest it may improve sleep quality by calming the nervous system and reducing nighttime leg cramps. So if your legs feel tight, if you struggle to rebuild strength even with exercise, or if you've noticed your gait getting slower, it could be a D3 deficiency dragging your recovery down every night. Fix this one habit, and your muscles might finally have the fuel they need to repair. But that brings us to the most powerful vitamin of all, the one most seniors have never even considered. It doesn't just support strength, it helps reverse years of muscle loss, support collagen repair, and reactivate muscle memory even after 70. Number 1, vitamin K2. This is the vitamin almost no senior is talking about, but it might be the most powerful nutrient for rebuilding leg strength fast. Not K1, the blood-clotting vitamin in leafy greens. This is K2, and it works deep inside your bones and muscles to restore what aging is stealing. If you're over 60 and your legs feel weak, achy, or unstable, if your knees crack when you stand, or your calves feel like rubber bands by noon, there's a good chance your body is starving for K2. So what does K2 actually do? In simple terms, it's the traffic director for calcium. It tells calcium to go where it belongs, into your bones, and keeps it away from your arteries, joints, and soft tissues. Without K2, calcium gets misdirected. It stiffens your blood vessels, builds up in your joints, and hardens soft tissue. That's why seniors with low K2 often experience weak bones and tight, aching legs at the same time. Their calcium is going to the wrong places. But here's what most people don't know. K2 is also critical for activating muscle repair genes. In a 2021 study published in Nutrients, researchers gave older adults a daily dose of K2 and tracked changes in strength and function. Within just 8 weeks, participants showed a 21% increase in quadriceps strength and a 31% improvement in standing balance. That's not a supplement boost, that's real muscle activation. And the results were strongest in those who took it before bed when bones and muscles rebuild the fastest. K2 also works alongside vitamin. Think of them like a team. D3 brings calcium into your bloodstream. K2 makes sure it ends up in your bones, not in your joints or arteries. Without enough K2, D3 can actually cause problems, moving calcium around with no guidance. That's why some seniors who supplement with D3 alone still suffer from stiffness or worsening joint pain. The missing link is almost always K2. There's more. K2 activates a protein called osteocalcin, which stimulates bone formation while also enhancing glucose metabolism inside muscles. That's critical, especially for seniors dealing with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or poor circulation. In a clinical trial from Aging and Disease, seniors who took K2 showed better blood sugar control and stronger leg endurance during daily walking tests. And when taken before bed, it supported overnight muscle glycogen replenishment, meaning stronger legs the next day without soreness or fatigue. But here's the problem. K2 isn't common in modern diets. It's found mostly in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and certain meats. And unless you're eating those regularly, you're probably not getting enough. Supplementing with MK7, the most absorbable form of K2, is the best option, especially at night. MK7 stays in the body longer, which means more consistent calcium regulation and better muscle support through the night. Taking K2 before bed gives your bones and muscles the precise signal to rebuild while you sleep. It's like flipping the switch on your body's repair process. And if you're already taking D3, K2 is the key that unlocks its real benefit. So if your legs feel weak, if climbing stairs feels harder than it used to, or if you're noticing pain in your knees or calves that wasn't there a year ago, it's time to add K2. This one vitamin could be the reason your muscles haven't bounced back, your strength hasn't returned, and your legs still feel like they're losing the battle against time. Now let's break down how you can start incorporating these 3 vitamins into your routine step by step without stress or confusion. Timing, form, and consistency all matter. And when done correctly, you can support stronger legs starting tonight. Begin with vitamin B12. Since digestion weakens with age, the best form is sublingual methylcobalamin. That means a small tablet you place under your tongue and let dissolve. No swallowing needed. Take this about 30 minutes before bed, preferably on an empty stomach or at least 2 hours after dinner. That gives your body time to absorb it directly into the bloodstream without interference from food. Set a reminder on your phone or leave the tablet bottle next to your toothbrush so it becomes part of your nighttime habit. If you're new to B12, start with 1,000 micrograms daily and monitor your energy balance and sleep quality over the next few weeks. Next is vitamin D3. You'll want to choose a soft gel or capsule containing at least 2,000 international units of cholecalciferol, the natural form your body produces from sunlight. Because D3 is fat soluble, take it with a small fat source in the evening, like a spoonful of almond butter, a few nuts, or a small piece of cheese. Avoid combining it with a full meal, as heavy digestion before bed can interfere with sleep and slow absorption. Ideally, take D3 about 20 to 30 minutes before sleep. You can pair it with B12 at the same time. Keep it simple. Place the bottle near your bedside or with your evening tea mug so it becomes effortless. Finally, add vitamin K2. Look specifically for the MK7 form, ideally at a dose of 100 to 200 micrograms. This version stays active in the body longer and works hand in hand with D3. Take it at the same time as your D3 dose. They work better together, especially overnight when your bones and muscles are in repair mode. You don't need a meal, but again, a small fat-based snack can enhance absorption. If you're already on a calcium supplement or eating calcium-rich foods during the day, K2 helps make sure that calcium is going to the right place at night. If you're managing other medications, always space these vitamins at least 1 hour apart from any prescription drugs, unless your doctor says otherwise. Most seniors find it easiest to create a bedtime tray, a glass of water, your 3 supplements, and maybe a journal or a warm herbal tea. The key is consistency. These nutrients don't work overnight, but over days and weeks, they help reset your recovery system and restore your leg's natural strength from the inside out. So starting tonight, follow this simple order. B12 under the tongue, D3, and K2 together with a tiny snack, all taken 30 minutes before bed. Keep it quiet, keep it easy, and let your body do what it's been waiting to do: heal, repair, and rebuild your legs while you sleep. So once you've got your nightly routine locked in, B12 under the tongue, D3, and K2 with a small snack, it's time to go one step further. Because even though all these vitamins are powerful, a few simple changes in your daily rhythm can help your body absorb them better, rebuild faster, and wake up with stronger legs in less time. Just walk through 3 extra habits that silently speed up everything you're trying to accomplish without adding more pills or complex routines. First, hydrate with intention, not just when you're thirsty. Most seniors underestimate how dehydration weakens the legs. When your body is low on fluid, your blood thickens, circulation slows, and muscle cells struggle to absorb nutrients. Even if you're taking the right vitamins, without enough water, B12 can't reach your nerves. D3 won't distribute efficiently, and K2 can't move calcium to where it's needed. That dull, achy sensation in your legs at night, it might not be aging. It could be poor hydration. A study published in the Journal of Aging Research found that even mild dehydration caused a 14% drop in leg endurance and delayed nighttime muscle recovery by several hours. The fix isn't to guzzle water all at once. It's to sip steadily throughout the day. Aim for a glass every 90 minutes while awake. You can even flavor it with a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water feels like a chore. And stop drinking 1 hour before bed to avoid sleep disruptions. Hydration sounds basic, but when paired with your nighttime vitamins, it becomes a secret weapon for stronger, more flexible legs. Second, let's talk about what you eat and when. If your last meal is heavy, starch-rich, or sugar-packed, your body will spend most of the night trying to digest instead of rebuild. That's a missed opportunity for muscle repair, especially after 60. Digestion slows down in the evening, and that late-night plate of rice, bread, or dessert can quietly increase inflammation in your legs and block the benefits of D3 and K2. One study from Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who ate a high glycemic dinner after 7 p.m. had twice the rate of nighttime muscle, stiffness, and 38% less efficient nutrient absorption during sleep. The takeaway, keep your last meal light. A palm-sized serving of protein like grilled chicken or boiled egg, plus a handful of leafy greens or steamed veggies is enough. Then give your body at least 2 hours to process before you take your supplements. That quiet period lets the vitamins work while you rest. You'll not only wake up with less leg pain, but your digestion and sleep quality will likely improve too. Third, and maybe most underrated, move your legs before bed gently and consistently. This isn't a workout, it's circulation support. When you engage your leg muscles with just a few minutes of movement, you activate blood flow that helps deliver B12, D3, and K2 to your muscle tissue more efficiently. That means less soreness in the morning and more visible strength gains over time. Try this before getting into bed. Do 10 seated leg extensions, a few ankle circles, or stand up and slowly raise your heels off the floor 10 times. These micro movements tell your nervous system that your legs are active, alive, and ready to heal. A 2021 study in geriatric rehabilitation found that seniors who did 5 minutes of light leg movement before sleep saw a 22% increase in nighttime blood flow to the lower limbs and reported less cramping, less stiffness, and better balance within just 10 days. You don't need special equipment, just a chair, a wall, or the edge of your bed. These 3 steps, steady hydration, a lighter dinner, and 5 minutes of leg movement, aren't magic. But when you stack them with your nightly dose of B12, D3, and K2, they create the perfect conditions for real recovery, not temporary relief, real measurable change. That's how you take control of your legs, your strength, and your mobility one night at a time. So there you have it. 3 vitamins, 3 silent deficiencies, 3 powerful ways to rebuild strength in your legs fast without painkillers, extreme exercise, or risky medications. Vitamin B12 to repair the nerves and restore connection. Vitamin D3 to fuel muscle growth and calm inflammation. And vitamin K2 to redirect calcium, activate muscle genes, and reverse years of silent muscle breakdown. You don't need more noise, more guesswork, or more pills that do nothing. You need science-backed action. And it starts tonight before bed because that's when your body is ready to rebuild, but it can't do it without the right tools. Now we want to hear from you. Do you take any of these vitamins before bed? Or are you going to start tonight? Drop your answer in the comments. We read and reply to every single one. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more real health solutions designed for seniors. Your legs carry you through life. Let's make sure they stay strong for the years ahead. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below.